How y'all doing? I know it's been a minute, but I'm here. I'm here tonight with a little chit chat, a little kickback while I sit here and cut these strips of ribbon because it's going to make my assembly line process go by quicker. So I said, let me go ahead and start cutting this ribbon because this order is not due till Friday. And I want to make the process go as quick as possible because, what do we say? Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. And I'm definitely not ready for Friday because I need 43 bows and I do not have any bows already made up. So I said, let me just start cutting the pieces, cutting the strips. So then I can fly through making the bows. And I think I'm just going to tie the bows. Just tie it. But I'd rather have the strips already cut so I don't have to go through and try to cut each piece. So that's what I'm doing right now. And then I can't decide if I want to have a little bit of piece left. But darn, I only got 1, 2, 3. I think I got 4 pieces out of this because I had already made a bow. This is just a sample mock-up for the gifts I got to do on Friday. And I wanted to see what size bow I need to make and what size strips I need to cut. So I went ahead and just made up a sample gift just so I have an idea of what size bow to put on the gift. And they kind of look a little too large, but it's okay. Once I actually get the stuff inside the basket, the real stuff, because that's not the real stuff. Only 2 pieces of the real stuff. Because it's only going to have 3 pieces of fruit, some yogurt raisins, some cookies or crackers. That's what that middle, if you can see, I'm going to put it out the way. That's what the middle piece is going to be. It's going to be like a little pack of crackers or cookies. And then this is going to be yogurt raisins. And then I'm going to have the 3 pieces of fruit in there. And then some tea. So I just put a little piece of cardboard in here. Because I had to get an idea how I'm going to set it up. So I won't be sitting here fiddle-fatting around come Friday, wasting my time when I need to just be flowing through the gifts. Because 43 is a lot to make at one time. That's a bow maker. Yeah, it's an old school bow maker. I had this thing forever, the little wooden one. But it'll hold my little pieces of ribbon in place so I get through cutting 43 pieces. And it'll give me just the right size that I need. And these, like I said, these might be too big. But that'll give me room to mess up too. Or make the loops too big on one side and I have to cut it on the other side. So yeah, I need to adjust my, I need to scoot this over. Or move this lamp back. Move this light back. I'll put it right there. Oh, no, I don't want to put it in y'all face. I'll put it right there. Okay. You say you need to see how it works? Okay. Well, let me just show you how it works real quick. Let me cut this piece off. How many strips? I gotta keep count. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4 bows I'm gonna be making. But I'll go ahead and make one so you can see how it works. So you see the little, it has just 2 little sticks. And then it has like the length of how long or how big you want the bow to be. And you just, let's see if I can aim down on it. Oh, camera about to fall over. It ain't gonna tilt that far down. I guess if I take it off this box, it might. I'll try to show you how it works. But all you do is just put your little bow in here. Now I'm going to go with the 3 because that's how wide I'm about to make these bows for these gifts. I'm going to take it up to the 3 mark. Like I said, it's numbered. I don't know if you can see. See, I'm going to stop right there at the 3. because I'm not making a huge bow because the gifts are small. And you just go back and forth through this little these two little pieces of whatever you call them, wooden dowels. So just go back and forth, twist that, and go back through. That's it. I only need one loop for this gift that I'm making. You see, you just go right back through there, and then you twist it and go right back over again if you want more than one loop. But for the gifts that I'm making for Friday, I only need one loop. So yeah, I don't have this bow maker forever still, class. You know, this is an old one. This is an old one, but it comes in handy. So I was showing Denise how you use this old thing. It looks a little ancient, but that's it, Denise. You just go back and forth. And see now I got two loops. I got two loops. But see, for the little tiny gifts that I'm making for Friday, I don't need two loops. I just need one loop. So after you get as many loops if you want, you just keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Do at least, if you want a big bow, at least 6. So that'll be like, what? Yeah, 6 on, not 6 on each side, but it just depends on how you want it to look. Should I make a big bow and just show you? Oh, wait a minute. I got a big bow made over here. Hold on. My phone keep falling. Stop falling. Let me see. Hold on. I got a bowl here. This is one I didn't use. I was going to use it for something. Let's see how many loops I got on here. Look it in the middle of it. See if I was to use the bow maker. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loops on each side of this one. So I will do 5 loops over here. And then you're going to have 5 on the other. So you can do 6 if you want to. You just do as many as you like. It's however you want the bow to be. However thick, fluffy. And then after you finish, because it's going to be flat, you know, flat. And you just fluff it out. You tie it in the middle with either a piece of ribbon, piece of curly ribbon, a zip tie, what's those other things? Pipe cleaner, just whatever you want to use. And then you just fluff it out. That's it. That's it. Just keep on going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth till you get as many loops as you think you might like or need for the gift. And see, that's it. That's it. Just back and forth. You don't even have to have this thing to do that. Only reason I'm using this right now is because I'm trying to cut these strips so they can all be the same size. Let me get one back. So when I make my bows for the little gift, the 43 little gifts like this, and I want all the bows to be the same size. So that's why I'm cutting these strips. And then I'm going to go back and make the little bows. And I might just tie it too. Oh, you're welcome, Denise. I might just tie it instead of even looping it and making it all that extra work. I might just tie it around the gift. But sometimes you get off when you tie it around the gift and it don't come out right. So yeah, so that's what I'm working on. I need 43 strips. 43 strips. And I just want to make sure they all look the same because these 43 all going to the same spot. And then I'm going to make some bigger bows for the other 15 gifts I have to do on the, what's the week of Thanksgiving? And those are going to be some big bows. And I probably won't even use this orange. I'm trying to use this up too. And it kind of matched the little Thanksgiving pattern that's on this little container. So I said, let me go on and use this up because you know what? Who got their stuff on sale now? 75% off the fall. So I can get some more of this for next year. Because this is actually ribbon that I grabbed up last season at 70. It might have been 90% off when I grabbed this up last season. So I got so much of it. I got a whole big tote of this, and the ribbon with the pumpkins on it, and the ribbon with the truck with the pumpkins in the back. I got plenty of, and then solid orange. So I got plenty of fall ribbon. You say your bows never come out when I make them. A friend bought me a small bow maker from Hobby Lobby, and you haven't used it yet. Okay, what kind did you get? The kind that has the four, like, it's like the plastic, because this is the old wooden, but it's like a plastic and it make a T across. Is that the one that you have? Because my mom has that one. She makes some bows for me too, like for during the holidays. That's her job. I was like, she's like, it's time to start making bows. I said, yeah, you're right, Mom. It's time to start making bows. You better get on your job. So yeah. So I make bows. She make bows. So I have plenty of bows when it's time to wrap up the gifts. So anyway, what was I going to talk about? Oh, I said I was going to talk about the vendor event that I did this weekend. Has anybody else done any vendor events for the fall? I normally don't do vendor. You say you think that's the kind you got? Yeah, you have to do a live and show us. And then we can figure it out together, right? I think I saw somebody else use that one. I don't think I can use that because it got too many look like it's I don't know, a little difficult. Because my mama be asking me for this one. I said, Mama, you don't need this one. Use the one you got. Just go through it one time. Don't go through all whatever, 4 sections. I hope I'm not making these too long. No, they all the same size. But yeah, so I did do a vendor event this weekend. It was Saturday. Normally, I do not do vendor events where I have to pack up everything and carry it to one location and unpack and set up. That is work. That is work. But it's fun. It's fun. The one that I did was out at a cattle farm arena. So I didn't know what to expect. And it was the first time that they had that event. So it was the first one. So you know how it is when it's the first time somebody put on an event and they hadn't done it before. Nobody knows what to expect. But I did have fun. I did. I met some people. What you call that? Networking. And I found out about even more vendor events that's coming up for the holiday. But I don't know if I want to do them though because I have so many regular orders that I don't think I really have time to do a vendor event in December. But I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. I'm seriously thinking about it. How many of these I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's only 8. I gotta do 43. Oh, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I got 11. So let me get some more ribbon. Because 11, I need some more. I think I'm cutting the strips a little too big because that's 11 pieces. And I don't know. I mean, I'm only going to get 11 more out of this. So, my glasses up here. I got to have them sometimes so I can see because I didn't bring my laptop down here. But anyway, about the vendor event this past weekend, like I said, it was a nice setup. The person who was hosting it had like a lounge for the vendors with free refreshments. You know, they had drink and coffee, tea, water. They had little snack cakes and donut cakes and all kind of stuff. There was a massage, well, set up on site. It was pretty cool. So I liked it. I mean, I would do it again. That was their first time hosting that, and I told her, I was like, I'll do it again. I said I would love to do it again. Let's see. Let me get one of these. I need to see. I think I'm making these too long. Let me check. Let's even it out. Well, we ain't gonna even it out. Let me see. But yeah, I said I would do it again, definitely. Then again, maybe I'm making it too short because it's gonna be a little tiny boat, but that's okay because the gift is gonna be tiny. Give me. I'm sitting here looking down. I'm supposed to be looking up at you guys. I think this supposed to be longer. Uh, yeah. So, and I met this lady who makes soap and lotions and chapsticks, lip balms out of goat milk. In the Oh my gosh, the scents that she had, they smell so good. And I didn't know. I was like, where you getting the goat milk from? But she said she raised goats. So she was milking the goats, and that's how she was making her products out of her, milk from her own goats. And then she used essential oils for the scents. And she was telling me the different plants that she was growing and how she was getting the oils to make the scents. She was really cool. She's really cool. And she was telling me about this market that I should do. But I looked to see how far it was. I think it was like 2 hours from me. And I'm not sure if I want to travel 2 hours. If I do, that means I need to spend the night because I'm not the person that can get up in the morning and make it in time to set up at an event if I got to travel that same day because Saturday I was late. The setup started like at 8. And you know what time I got there? Somebody tell me what time you think I got there. Okay, the setup started at 8 and the event started at 10. So we had from 8 to 10 to set up. Okay. When I looked at my watch before I walked out the door, it was like 10 to 9. And then the venue was like 30 minutes away. You talking about somebody hot willing it. I was like, oh my gosh. I said, I'm about to be late. I'm about to be late. I ain't gonna get to set up because you can't your cars couldn't be in this vending area. You had to unload and then go take your car and park it. And I was like, oh my goodness. I said, I can't run over people. You trying to get there. You didn't know if people was going to be there early, trying to shop, once the doors open. Thank goodness they were not there on time because there was several other events going on in the area. So that's what saved me. I was like, woof. And then when I got there, the lady, she had a golf cart. So she was like, Trees, just put your stuff on this golf cart. I help you get all your stuff over to your area real quick. So then when she did that, and I had my granddaughter with me too, and my husband was with me, and we had 2 trucks. So, because he had the tent and the tables in his truck and a few of the items, and then I had mostly all the items in my truck. And I actually got there before him. We were trailing each other, but he had to stop at the post office. The reason he had to stop at the post office because he had some packages to mail. And I had what did I sell? I sold something on eBay. And then he sold something on eBay. And he said, I'm gonna run by the post office first. And I was like, do you really got time to go by the post office? We're already late. But he did. He had time. Thank goodness. He had time. And this event was to benefit, I think, animal shelters. So at the end of the event, they allowed the dogs to be off the leash and run around, which was fine. Because they told you to bring doggy treats with you. in case somebody come up to your booth and they had a dog, and you have to ask, the owner, is it okay to give them a treat? So I did have a bag of doggy treats, and my granddaughter gave out several. And then there was this cat. I think it was a farm cat. It just lived out there. Nobody knew the cat's name. It was just running back and forth between everybody's booth. But it wasn't really bothering us. It was a cute little cat. I don't think I got him on my video because I posted a video of me out at the event before it got like started before the crowd. Because I be trying not to get people on my videos. So when y'all videoing, do y'all try to put people in your videos, or you try not to get them in your videos? Everybody don't want to be on video. Everybody want to be on YouTube. Everybody want to be on TikTok. Everybody want to be on Instagram. Everybody want to be on Facebook. So anyway, I try not to get people in my videos. Try to keep it, clear. What I do. So yeah. So that's how that went. I said in my title, would I do it again? Of course I will. Now this other event that this lady was telling me about, it looks like it's gonna be awesome. You have to dress up like in the Charles Dickens style costume while you selling. And that too was a kind of like, I don't know if I want to dress up like that and have to sell. But I mean, it looked like it's gonna be really cool. Like it's gonna be really cool. And then it's running into the nighttime, so you don't have to have lights and stuff in your tent. I think what is it called? A Charles Dickens, uh, a Charles Dickens Christmas. That's the theme of the event. So I don't know if I want to do it or not. I mean, yeah, you said no dressing up. I know. And I was like, that's part of it. You have to dress up. And then you also have to allow the event committee to decorate the front of your tent because they want everybody's tent to look uniform. You can't have no colored tents. Everybody's tent has to be white. I mean, looking at the flyers and everything that they printed up for it and the little website, it looks like it's going to be really nice. But like I said, I do not want to dress up as a Charles Dickens character. Make me think of the Scrooge. I said, then I mean I have to go buy something to look cute. But then again, you could look like what's that show? Because that reminds me of Charles Dickens. Oh my God, what is the show with the Queen and the lady who's writing the Whistle Down, whatever. What is that? Can't even think of the name of the show. But I guess you would wear something like that. So yeah. And then there's another event she told me about. I think it was called what was it called? She was telling me so many events. I was like, I don't know. I don't travel like that. I mean, I could probably start, but I guess once you get into that, you probably just start loving it, and you try to hit as many events as you can. But like I said, Christmas is my busy time. It's my busy, busy, busy time. So I just can't see myself traveling. But I might do one more show. I might do one more vendor event. Just one more before December hits. Or maybe the first week of December. I might do that. The first week of December? Maybe. But maybe a local one, not traveling. Because like I said, if I travel, I'm going to have to spend the night. I'm going to have to spend the night because I am not a morning person. So how many of these I have now? Anybody been counting? I probably only have 20. 1, 2, 3, Oh, goodness, now I got to start over. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And y'all got to keep track. So I don't have to count these again. That's 10. You know, once I get talking, I forget what I said. I had 10, 11. Let's see, I forgot again. Is this 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, that's 11. You're going to try to sell on the streets for Christmas. It will be my first Christmas sign. Okay, congratulations. Yeah, you go ahead and sell on the street for Christmas. Because I sold on the street for Christmas last year, did I? Yeah. I did. I had to go back and look at my videos because I post everything. That's how I keep track of what I do. I was like, did I or didn't I? Was I at the mall or was I at home? Was I on my street pickup location? Was I in front of my house? So, yeah. So, do you have your gifts already made up? Are you working on them now? This 12? 1, 2. I'm just going to keep on starting over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yes, I got 20. So now I just need 23 more. But you know what? I think I'm changing up the ribbon. This is 20, and I think I'm gonna do 23 on of another style or another color. So you're working on them now? All right. So are you doing a lot of large gifts? Or are you doing a lot of grab and go gifts? That's 20. Let me write this down because I'm not gonna forget. That's 20. Where's my pen? Got all this glitter on me. That's another thing. I don't like using the ribbon with the glitter. That's why I need to hurry up and get rid of this. That's 20. Okay. That is 20. Now, I don't know what I'm gonna do these little strips I got. You gonna small and a few large ones? Yeah. I'm just mainly focusing on the small ones this season because and on the large one's gonna be only custom orders. If somebody calls and they want a large one, then yeah, I might make 10 pre-made large ones, and that's it. Everything else is gonna be if somebody call and they want a custom basket and they want it whatever size, whatever they're trying to spend, then I'm probably gonna create those tight baskets. If not, everything else gonna be small, grab and go. Okay, these are my leftover straggling pieces, which I probably can use to tie those bows with and not use my curly ribbon. So that's what I'm gonna do with these little pieces. So I'm just gonna put them over here, right there, as ties. Ties. So I guess I use this other little ribbon that I really didn't want to use because it's not gonna match the bottom of this pan. But I might use it anyway. Let's throw this away because I cannot work. Get paper about the floor. I cannot work even if I see paper on the floor. I have to be organized at all times. I'm gonna throw this away. Throw this away. I'm not gonna throw these little tubes away because these come in handy for stuffing. So I'm not gonna throw these away, but I'm gonna throw this little paper away. I had well, I guess I use gonna be another tie piece that I can tie with. I guess I'll go and use this. I'm sure I use the plaid. I think I use this. I think. You said you don't have a channel yet, Denise? You better go ahead and make that channel. I have a channel and I just be posting to it. I don't do lives that much. I try, but thank you for the likes. I think I'm gonna use this. I didn't want to use this color because I said it was gonna clash with the. Let me just get a pan from over there. With this, I didn't want to use this, but I think it'll be okay. Because I said it's gonna be too much going on. And I don't think I'll buy this again because I really don't like this. It's giving country, like old country bunking. But I think I'm gonna go and just make these. I'm just gonna go and make these. Let me dust off this glitter. Gosh, that's another thing about glitter ribbon. Stuff just be everywhere. Everywhere. You said you seen some of these? Yeah. I bought these last season. I would not be picking these up again. This after you know, whatever the sale they about to have or they having right now because I need to go in there maybe tomorrow. But I'm guess I'll just go on and use these. I think I'm gonna go on and make the bow. Sure, I need to cut this. I'm just gonna go on and make the little bow. And the thing is too, these little pans that I'm using is within the budget. Because when somebody said they want like so many gifts, and I was like, okay, what's the budget? What's the budget? Then I go and pick the container that's gonna fit the budget. And that's the container that's gonna fit the budget. And the containers come with a lid. And that's another thing. I'm not gonna be able to use these lids with that. So I thought about maybe trying to squeeze the lid in. I might, because I didn't even figure how to do that. Or I might just put it on the bottom and take, no, that's not gonna look right. That's not gonna look like how I want it to look. I might try to put the lid inside of here some kind of way after I actually get the fruit. That's another reason why I can't do these yet, because I have to get fruit. So I just did a mock basket. Huh. I wonder if I'm gonna be able to get this tray down in there. I might. If not, then I'm gonna use these for something else. Because you could put like 2 little pieces of something in here, a hand sanitizer or something, and just wrap that up. That's another inexpensive gift. And I can use this. No, I bet I could put these two together too. I didn't think about that. 2 lids together. See, y'all got me thinking about something else, and I'm supposed to be doing making bows. Yep, I sure can. I could put 2 lids together and make an inexpensive gift like that. Even though I probably have to take these down. But yeah. Yeah. You just never know. So that was a good thing because I'm using only this and that came together. So yeah. That's a win-win. A win-win for me. So yeah, let me just go ahead and just make these little bows because I might as well. Let me scoot that back so you might see me making these. You might not. You might not. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make some of these up. Cause that's what did I say that was? 20. Good thing I wrote it down. So yeah. Yeah. So that's all that's been going on. I just been having orders, fulfilling my orders, and I did my first vendor event for the fall. Will I do another one? Probably. Have I scheduled another one yet? No. Have I looked at some? Yes. Yeah, I'm going to make these. So I'm going to make these 20, 23. I'm just going to go and make these 23 up. But I haven't been out shopping. Grabbing up no kind of deals. I guess I've been missing out. I don't know what everybody else been grabbing. Oh, do I want to use this color? Do I want to use orange? I think I want to use orange. I think I do. I have not been shopping. I have not been clearing any shelves because my stockpile is pretty decent right now. It is pretty decent. So anything I go buy is just extra. Just extra stuff. Extra stuff to create more gifts. But it's convenient to have gifts already created. So then you're not in a bind trying to rush and create so many gifts for an event or an occasion. Just like the vendor event. The vendor event that I did this past weekend. Most of those gifts was already created. Only thing I created was a few holiday gifts to add to the selection, with the little uh, Christmas, the Christmas accents. So yeah, I did not have to create that many. All those gifts that was on that table. I don't know if you saw the video that I posted, but all those were made. They were already made. So when somebody asks for something like right now, I can just go grab a gift out of my stash, already made, and say, here you go. Another thing, I got flowers to do next week too not for Christmas, for Thanksgiving. And I don't know how I got into doing flowers. I guess because I'm always saying, oh yeah, I can do that. I can do that. Oh yeah, I can do which one? A vase? Or you want a garden dish? What you need? So yeah, so now I'm getting flower orders on top of the gift basket orders. But I ain't complaining. I am not complaining at all. I like doing flowers now, Canada. It's fun. Just expanding your creativity. But how about, get off the subject real quick. What do you think about the holiday decor this year? Before when we couldn't find, it was hard to find a African American Santa, Mrs. Claus, the angels, and any other little figurines. But now you go in the store and they all over the place. I was like, what is happening? Because I walked into CVS the other day and I thought I had stepped into a darn another dimension. I mean, it was scary. It was cute, but it was scary because I was like, I ain't never seen this many Santas in one place, all the same complexion. I was like, something ain't right. I was like, something ain't right. And then on top of that, I was already thinking about something my granddaughter had said, and she just 5. She said something about her heart was hurting. She told her teacher her heart was hurting and she was sad because I was stuck on a snowy mountain. And I was like, I was stuck on a snowy mountain. When? So the teacher was asking me, did I go on vacation or somewhere and get, stuck or didn't get to come back, until late? And I was like, no. I said, I haven't been anywhere. Definitely not on no snowy mountain. I said, only place I've been stuck, it was in Jamaica last year, and that was during a hurricane, Hurricane Burl. I was stuck in Jamaica, but she said a snowy mountain. But what made it so uh, made me wonder, start thinking, like that movie. What was that movie with what's her name? Oh my gosh. Sandra Bullock. Is it called Premonition? I was like, is she seeing something before it happens? Am I about to get stuck on the snowy mountain? Because why am I using that? Because my youngest daughter called after she saw my post on TikTok about I couldn't sleep because the teacher had called me so late. The teacher had texted me like at 11:30 at night. And I was like, it must have really been bothering her. Because she was like, my granddaughter has wasn't acting, her normal self the whole week. And I was like, no, I said, I don't think anything's bothering her, but I have a talk with her, especially after she said I was stuck on a snowy mountain. And then my youngest daughter had texted me and said, call me because I just saw your TikTok and I got to tell you about a dream that I had. And so this was in the same week. She said she had a dream that we were somewhere. She don't remember who all was with us, but it was her boyfriend, and me and her dad. But she know it was snowing. She said because she was videoing herself walking through the snow in her boots. And so she was videoing her feet in the snow. And she said I was like far in the distance, like way ahead of her and her boyfriend. And next thing she knows, she turned back around. She said, because they were at some kind of restaurant, but it looked like we was at a restaurant on a desert full of snow. Or it was like just all snow. That's all you could see. You can see nothing else. Whatever restaurant she came out of. And that's all you could see. That's all was there. She said that's all that was there. And me and her dad walking way so far that she couldn't even catch up. She said she just turned around and went back into the restaurant. And she said, and that's when she woke up. So now she had a dream about me in the snow, way far ahead of her, and she couldn't even catch up with me. And both of them had a dream in the same week about me and some snow. And I was like, well, the only trip that I was planning was me and my girlfriends doing a glamping trip. But I was thinking about going to the treetop, doing it like on the treetop, mountain treetop kind of resort. Where you get a tree house on the mountain. It's in a tree. It's on the mountain. But snow wasn't like in the forecast for when we're talking about going. But maybe it's gonna snow. Maybe I might get stuck on the snowy mountain. So I said I might need to cancel that trip or not plan to go during the winter months. And we just do this a little later, another season, because I don't know. I'm just trying to put the clues together because that's mighty odd that both of them had a similar dream and they're not even here together. One is in a different time zone, different city. They're totally two different ages. You got a 5-year-old dreaming about me getting stuck in the snow, and then you got a 24-year-old dreaming about me getting stuck or doing something in the snow. So yeah, I don't know, y'all. What you think? What you think? But I was just wondering or thinking about that too, along with going into CVS, seeing all that, seeing all those people that look like me, and that's not the norm. It's not the norm. So what is the norm anymore? I don't even know because nothing seems the same. Like everything is different now. Everything is different. But anyway, off of that topic, back to the gift baskets. So I'm gonna make a few more holiday gifts. Not that many more. Because like I said, I'm stocked up. I'm stocked up. I can breathe a little bit. Only thing I'm focusing on are pre-orders, custom orders. I kind of want to do some of those books I've been seeing everybody do too. The blind date with a book. I kind of want to do just a few of those. Maybe maybe about 10 of those. But first I got to find some paper. I guess, hey S. Marie, how you doing? I'm thinking about doing some of those. So I guess if you do a blind date with the book during the Christmas season, you could just wrap the books with wrapping paper, right? Christmas paper? What y'all think? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Some pretty Christmas paper. And I actually have some pretty Christmas paper that I bought last season. Oh, yes, I'm doing great, S. Marie. I just was talking about the vendor event that I did this past weekend. Has anybody else done any vendor events? Their first fall vendor event? Because that was my first fall vendor event. And I was well prepared. I can't say there's not anything that I didn't take with me, but that I needed to take, that I forgot to take. I mean, I had everything I needed. Everything. Only thing that I could have done was probably okay. Good night, Denise. Thank you for hopping in. I appreciate you. I'm gonna be waiting on you to do your live now. Come on, get that channel, do that live. The only thing I wish I would have probably did a mock-up of my layout, because since I was running late when I got there, I was trying to hurry up and get stuff organized um in some kind of classification. Like I was trying to put all the girly stuff together and all the men stuff together, all the holiday Christmas gifts together. And that took me a minute. But it really didn't take me that long because I was flying, sitting up. This was running late. When I got there, it's like, this go right here, this go right here. I told my granddaughter, I was like, here, she's 11. I said, you work on the girly section because you know what the girly section need to look like. And you put all this stuff right here, and I'm gonna work over here on this section right here. And we organized that so quick. So now I think when I pack up the stuff to carry it to a vendor event, just try to pack all the same stuff that's going to be in the same area in the same containers. So then I can sit the container like, okay, all this going right here. Everything in this container goes here. Everything in this container goes here. And that's another thing. You guys that do vendor events all the time. What are y'all transporting y'all baskets in? Boxes, plastic totes, because that's another thing. It's hard stacking baskets on top of each other without messing up the floof, the fluff, the what you call the top of the basket, the poof, without smashing it down, and then you got to pull it out and try to fluff it back out. So that's the end of something. Put that over there. So what are you guys using to transport your bags? Because I haven't found anything that's super convenient besides the wrapping paper totes. You know the long. I mean, have it right here. It's somewhere, but it's similar to this. It's long and narrow, and you keep your wrapping paper in it. So it's not this wide, but it's really long. It's long enough that you can put a roll of wrapping paper in it. That's that style and that tote right there is so convenient because then I can just stack like all the mug gifts. just in the tote, and just slide that tote into the truck, and then slide another tote right next to it. It's just when it's time to stack on top of the totes. Then I have to mash up some of the gifts. And I don't like that. But there's no other way to transport the gifts unless you're going to lay them flat. That's not going to work either. So, what's the best way? Anybody know? Any ideas? Any ideas on the best way to transport your gifts to a vendor event? Besides just putting them in totes and putting them in boxes. Because I had boxes too. I had boxes, and then I had the plastic totes. And then all the other stuff, now that was easy to pack, like my keychains and stuff like this. Let me roll over here. Like the box gifts, because that was easy. I could put all them in a tote and close the lid. All this kind of stuff. That was easy to transport. But the baskets is the thing. And then that's another thing too. I had more just individual gifts um, than I did baskets. I mean, I still had a lot of baskets, like cup styles, small baskets, not large baskets. Little mug gifts. I think that's what I did. And then I had a couple of bigger baskets just for show. But yeah, the grab and go gifts, that's a winner for vendor events. And then those individual little small gifts that people could just buy. Somebody did buy some pajama sets. I did have pajama sets. That was convenient. Those holiday pajama sets. And what else? That was kind of big. But I didn't have to do anything to it. It was just the pajama set. I like that. I was like, shoot, I ain't got to wrap this or nothing. Just drop it in a gift bag. Here you go. And that's the thing about doing these vendor events, being a basket maker, and most of your gifts are gift baskets. When you do the vendor events, you really don't need all those gift baskets. All you need are just the pick up and go gifts. Like I had those cute keychains. Everybody was getting those. They had the Starbucks cups on it, and then the anime keychains. And because they was cute. I don't have any right here because all my stuff is back at my storage location. Because after the event, my truck was full. I said, "Oh nope, that stuff not coming back to my house. It's going right back to the storage building." So I took all the stuff back there. I didn't unpack it and organize it back on the shelves like I need to. I'm going to do that on Tuesday because that is my pickup location as well. So it stayed just as a store. So when you come in, you can shop around. If you're coming to pick up one item, you can still shop around for other items. So it's staged as a store, as a storefront, but it's also my storage location. And then I have a lot of people who message me who needs to come out and pick up some stuff this week. So I put Tuesday as the pickup day and not all day Tuesday either. That's another thing about trying to have a storefront is trying to decide what days you're going to be open, what times you're going to be open. So I just keep my stuff as a scheduled pickup location. You can call me, you can schedule a pickup time. And if I'm there on any other days, you can message me and I might say, yeah, come on by. I'm here. So yeah, I like that being convenient like that. I don't want to be open every day, especially when most of your orders are phone orders or website orders. There's no need. There's no need. You could be doing other things like out shopping, because then you feel like you're stuck because you got to be sitting there waiting on people to come and shop. So nope. I just keep it as a destination location with set times or scheduled times that you can come pick up and do some additional shopping while you're there. Because you're going to see something else you want. You're going to see something else that you want or need or could use. So, yeah. These little bowls coming along. I like this better than all that glitter I just had a few minutes ago. I feel like I'm getting something done. But I need to start making some Christmas bowls. That's what I need to start making. Some Christmas bowls. I have not made any Christmas bowls. So after I get through with my this big Thanksgiving order, these 50, what did I say? 43 plus 15. What's that? 58. When I get through with these 58 gifts, then, or at least bowls for the 58 gifts, I'll start making bowls for additional Christmas gifts. And I have so much Christmas ribbon. I have some pretty Christmas ribbon that I grabbed up last year at the end of the season. So I can't wait to make some bowls with that. I can't wait to make some bowls with that pretty Christmas ribbon that I got. Anyway, I'm trying to think what else I need to tell you guys. Oh, the Cricut machine. I think in one of my videos, I needed a gift for a sorority. And it was last minute. And I was like, darn, I don't have nothing that says what the sorority name was on it. And I was like, let me just pull my Cricut machine out right now and whip up something to put on this bag. It was a clear bag. So on the clear bag, I just added the little sign and then the year. And then I added the little products in there. It's a video. It's a video. It's in the shorts. So yeah, that Cricut machine come in handy because you could slap some words on something real quick or whatever you need. If you need to make a tumbler or I guess these are my ends. I can use these to make. I only got 2 of these things. So I can use those to make another little bow. But yeah, that Cricut comes in handy. Now, if you don't know how to use your Cricut, if you got a Cricut, you don't know how to use your Cricut, I'm going to make a video. Simple as pie. 1, 2, 3. Just to get you printing something with that Cricut machine. You can print the word blessed and put it on something. You can print the word, you know how you can use those glass jars? You put your cotton balls in and your Q-tips. That's a gift right there. Just the glass jar with those words on it. You can put some cotton balls in there, put some Q-tips in there, or whatever else you want to put in there, whatever saying you want to put on that jar. YouTube not helping with the Cricut machine. I see if I can find someone local to come help me. You say YouTube not? No, this is going to be so simple. You're going to be like, well, dang, Trees, if I knew that. It's like some people take too long to show you how to do something on the Cricut, and it's not that hard. Like my Cricut is right there. I don't know if you see it. It's right. Let me go touch it. My Cricut is right here. When I first got it, I didn't know what I was doing. I took that Cricut out of the box, put that plug on it. Where's the cord? It's over there. Look, white cord. Plugged it up. Plugged into my laptop. And as soon as you do that and you cut that Cricut on, the it's gonna ask you if you have the software. It's gonna ask you to download the software. Have you already done that? You done that part? You download the software? So once you download the software, you open it up, boom. I don't even have my laptop down here. If I had my laptop down here, I would show you right now. You go to new project, the screen open up like a sheet of paper, a little graph sheet of paper, because that's what it looks like. You can type because you can choose text or you can choose insert image. And you just do whatever you want. I mean, if you just want to type the words, thank you. You haven't done that yet. You just want to type the word, thank you. That's it. You done. Type thank you and go hit print. Print. It'll take you to the page, but you say you don't know. You ain't even load the software. But it's easy. I'm gonna do a video. When I say 1, 2, 3 print, that's what it's gonna be. 1, 2, 3 print. I ain't gonna say go look through all this, go do this. You do have to measure though. And that's simple too. It's just like on this bow thing. This bow thing. Your screen gonna have inches, 8 inches down. Look, I'm trying to use this. I'm trying to explain. Let me put this down. I'm trying to explain. The screen is gonna look like it's gonna have measurements on this side and measurements going across the side. So you got to measure whatever you finna put your, let me get my ruler. I'm just gonna use this cup because this cup just right there. If I was gonna print something off my Cricut machine, I got to make sure it's gonna fit on this cup. So when I size it down, just like you got a picture, image, whatever, the text gonna be the same thing. I got to size it down that it's gonna fit right here. So you just get the corner of that object, which is text or whatever it is, and you just drag it up to size it down. I'm gonna make a video. And then after you get it the size that you want it, because you don't want it too big and it take up swoop all the way around the cup. You want it just to fit, just depending on what you're saying. If the word was grateful, yeah, you might want grateful to go around the cup, or thankful to go around, or Q-tips, or whatever you using. Like if I was using this, if I was using this, and I just wanted the words to, I'm sorry, that way. I just want the words to go right here. I got to make sure when I get ready to print it that I didn't make it too wide. I want to, just shrink it down. After I look at this and I measured, I said, oh, darn, it don't need to be no wider than 3 inches. And then you just hit the little, well, I don't know. It might not be 1, 2, 3. It might be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because you got to put your paper on the mat, the little mat. You just put the paper face up, depending on what kind of paper you're using now. If you're using the paper to print a shirt, it's different. If you're just using the sticky stuff to, the vinyl just to put on stuff like this to say something, just work like this. I made this. To take this picture off the wall. This was blank, but what I put on there was "Good morning, gorgeous." So you size it to whatever you want to size it to. I use my Cricut. I'm gonna zoom in on here, and I put "Good morning, gorgeous" on this. And this was just one of those Dollar Tree prints. See the back? And I just put that on there. I'm gonna hang it back up here on the wall. But yeah, only thing major is you just making sure it's the right size. It's just gonna fit on whatever you're gonna put it on. It don't run off the canvas. That's it. That is it. And you only have to reverse the print if you print like a t-shirt, because it's gonna be an iron on. And the paper is totally different. You use 2 different papers. You use vinyl. I was gonna pull the paper out. And then you got your iron-on transfer paper. That's 2 different kind of papers. But that paper in the Dollar Tree, you can use that. I don't think they have iron-on in there. I think they discontinued it too. They don't even have that much. It looks like let's slide over here. That's in these little square boxes. And it says vinyl, permanent vinyl. Permanent vinyl. You can use this too, but I would recommend this until well, you could practice with this. I put it this way. I would practice this. But if you want to do something like really nice and you don't want to worry about this coming off, but some of this stuff is good. Some of it's good. Some of it's not. I would just buy the paper from the real paper from Michael's or Hobby Lobby. I think it's called Oracle. I think this or something like that. I'm gonna look over here. What's the real paper called? What is this? can't even find a box. I can't even find a box, but you can buy it by the sheet. You don't even have to buy a whole box of paper because depending on what you're making, you don't need a whole box of paper. You just need one little sheet, one little square, one little 8 by or 11 by or 12 by, whatever that one sheet is that they sell individually. It's just cheaper, I guess, to buy a whole roll if you know you're going to be, printing a lot or making a lot of stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm sitting here picking up paper off the floor because I told y'all, I can't work looking at paper or scraps and then laying around. But yeah, I'm gonna do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I might even just schedule some Zoom classes. You said somebody need to come over there, do a Zoom, and I'm gonna show you right step by step while I'm doing it. Look, this is what you do, and this is what you do next. If you got any questions, I'm like, wait a minute, let me see your screen, and work with you. Because it is. Once you learn how to do one thing, it's on. It's on. It's just basic. Just the basic print and cut. I ain't talking about that overlaying now and all that stuff. I mean, I can do it, but you really don't have to know how to do that to get started. Just to do a basic, like I said, that Good Morning Gorgeous. That was my first thing that I did once I learned, figured it out. It didn't even take me a day to figure it out. Took me a few minutes. Not a few minutes, but, less than an hour to figure it out. After I got it hooked up. Okay, do I need some more? How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that's 9. Put that over there. And let's get some more ribbon. But anyway, that's about it. I don't know what else I'm supposed to talk to you guys about. But any questions? Anybody want to ask me anything? I appreciate you staying on the live and joining me today. I think I'm going to do a TikTok after this. I'm going TikTok live. Because I haven't been on live on TikTok in a while. And it's the Christmas season. And last year when I was live on TikTok, I was getting them TikTok orders. So I need to pop my butt on back over there on live. Because I need to do some of them Christmas stockings that I did last year that I was just dropping everything in there. Like teen Christmas stockings. Christmas stockings that you hang by the fireplace. But yeah, I think that's it. Is there anything else I need to tell you guys? Anything else I need to tell you? But pricing for Christmas, what? 25 and under? 25 and under. That's my magic number. Because I know we want the big bucks, but if you shop like you're supposed to shop, 25 is good. It's all about the quantity. How many can you sell at 25 to get to what you need to get to? Not that much. Not that many. So, yeah. It's all about quantity for me. Quantity. Let's see. Dang, I'm using up this ribbon. Let me see. I guess I'm going to use the man's truck. I don't want to use the sunflower seeds. Could use the thankful, but I'm going to need that for somebody else's gift. So, since I just got one more of these, I guess I'll make some with this. I guess. So it can look like they got a variety and all the gifts not looking the same. So yeah, let's do a few of this. I think that's cute. I think that's cute. I'm gonna use this up. And tomorrow I might go and see what they got left at what's the percentage off? At the DG. So I think that's where I got this from last year. I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah. So that's about it, guys. I'm about to get off this live. I have done my duty. I've been on here 70 minutes. I said I was only going to do 20 minutes. And I've been on here 70 minutes. And I'm trying to get my watch hours up. I've been working on that forever. But see, I don't post long form videos. It's rare that I post long form videos. Most of my videos are shorts. So let me get off here because I've been on here too long. You guys probably tired of hearing me talk. But anyway, till the next time, you have a great night. I appreciate you. And yeah. Good evening, Marjourney. Marjourney? Did I say that right? I sit up here and said I'm about to end this live because I've been on here 70 minutes. 70 minutes. And that's rare for me. And I think I've talked about everything. I talked about the vendor event this past weekend. And I talked about will I do any more? And I talked about my dream. Not my dream. My kids' some dream about me being stuck on the snowy mountain. And I talked about the cricket machine. And I talked about a little bit of what did I say? Something about pricing. You know, the sweet spot for the holiday. We should be pricing our gifts at. But for me, I should be pricing my gifts at. That's a sweet spot for me. And will I be doing any more? I did say, will I be doing any more vendor events? Yes, I will. And then I'm pretty stocked up on gifts. So now I'm just making gifts. Well, this is the order I'm working on, but other than that, I'll just be making more grab and go gifts. And is that right? I'll be making more grab and go gifts. And it's no pressure because I have so many now. I'm good. I am good. No, I'm not clearing anybody's shelves because I still have plenty of stock. I don't need to clear no shelves. Clear the shelves and then it just sit on my shelf. I can't have that. No. No, 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 no. And then I can only make so many gifts before I get bored and tired of looking at the same products. Because then it's like, dang, she used that same stuff again. I'm looking for something different. You know you have different people shopping with you every year, but still, it just feel like the people that you're regulars, you don't want them to see the same stuff all the time. Like, dang, I just saw that you want everybody to see something fresh and new, exciting and new. Like the love boat. Now, what they got to do with anything? See, that's what happened when you get on live and just be talking and late at night. Say the love boat ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about over here. But anyway, I appreciate the likes. Thank you. Appreciate the thumbs up. Thank you. You said I'm crazy. So that girl crazy. She was that singing the love boat. But yeah, I'm gonna be up. I guess when I get on TikTok Live, I can make the rest of these bows because I'm at what now? I'm just at 29 and I need 43. It's okay though. It's okay, Trees. It's okay. But anyway, I appreciate you guys, and I will be on live again. And if I do a holiday, a Christmas vending event, I would try to video while I'm there. But like I said, I don't like getting people all in my videos. Everybody don't want to be on your video. And the way I was rushing to set up, I didn't get the video myself setting up. But anyway, I did show that I was there. I was there. You know what I just thought about? Have anybody been seeing people farm stand videos where they bake goods or they put soaps and spices in a little bitty building? I mean, it's not even a building. It's like a stand. You know, you can lock it up at the nighttime, but it's like the honor system. People come in or come by and they shop. They get the baked goods or they get the spices or they get the soaps or the lotions, and they have to pay either by a QR code or they can leave cash there because some people have cash boxes. But it's the honor system, so you got to. I think that's gonna be too big. Trust that nobody's gonna come and steal your stuff and not pay for it. You can put a camera on it because I saw one lady, she had a Ring camera on hers, and used just like in the front of their yard or like a little bit down the road from their house. And it's so cute. Now, I wonder if you could do that with gifts and don't call it a farm stand, call it a gift stand, and let people just come and shop and trust that they will pay for your gifts and not just take them and just walk away. Especially if they see that you have a camera set up. But you know what? I might just try that. I might. I might. I might. I might. And call it a gift stand. And they can come by anytime. You open it like in the morning because the farm stand is food. It's like I said, it's um spices or soaps or baked goods like muffins, cookies, cakes. People can pre-order ahead of time. You put the pre-orders in the stand, so they just come by and pick it up because they already done paid for it. And you got to trust that nobody else gonna pick up somebody orders that they already paid for, and they just take their stuff. But anyways, just basically the honor system. But I wonder if it was a stand called the gift stand, where people, you know, pay for a gift and not steal all your gifts. I'm gonna try it. Now I think they would do it in my neighborhood, you know, the honor system. Um, but I don't know. Nobody's doing that. They're probably like, now what does Trees have in her front yard? A gift stand. They might be scared to stop because they probably think I know they watching me. I know they got me on camera. But yeah, just wondering. But I might do and just put it in a random spot, not in my neighborhood, just somewhere else random, like on a random lot that, a random empty lot. Not somebody else empty lot. A lot that I, have permission to put stuff on, or one of my empty lots. Put it like that. So yeah. I might do that just to see how that would work. How that would work. Come back, all the gifts be gone. But that would be good for the holiday. Even in my pickup location. I don't know. Interesting. Interesting. What you think? What y'all think about that? What do you think about the farm stand, period? And then what you think about a gift stand? It's almost like those little libraries. You know the little libraries that's set up everywhere that you just take a book. It say free books. But see, that's free. Um, what do they call it? Little library stands that you can just trade a book, put a book in, take a book out, or just get a book if you don't have a book to trade. But just put some gifts in a little, just a few, just to see how it would go. Just a few mud gifts to see if somebody would actually, you know, pay and pick a gift out. But I don't know. You might be like, are these free? Are these free? Because when I'm standing out selling stuff, people sometimes they ask, is it free? Now, do you think it's free? Really? You think it's free? I'm just standing out here with a whole table full of baskets, and you ask me, am I giving them away for free? Come on. But you never know. But yeah. But you know what I haven't done yet, guys? And it's almost the end of the year. In the beginning of the year, if I go back and look at my video, it wasn't like a New Year resolution, but it was like what I'm gonna do, everything I'm gonna do this year. You see, that just make you laugh when you go back and look at that stuff. I said that I was gonna shoot all my videos, landscape, have not done. I said I was gonna do more Facebook lives, have not done one. What else did I say? That was the beginning of the year. That was January. We all hyped up in January. Oh, I said I was going to, the book is right here. I was going to plan all my content in this book Where's this book at? It's a content planning book. It's over there. I ain't wrote in that book yet. But I'm just thinking, it's the end of the year, and everything that I said in January that I was gonna do, I have not done it. I have not done it. So don't hold me to no and I didn't even call it a New Year resolution. I don't know what I called it. I was out in the darn woods videoing. Cause y'all know I like to run in the woods. That's my spot. I love nature. That's why I was so excited about doing that vendor event that was at the cattle um, arena, the cattle farm. That was up right up my alley. We was all out in no man's land, and it was cows and horses and hay, and that was right up my alley. Cause I'm an outdoors woman, pioneer woman. But yeah, anyway, let me stop playing. I gotta get some more ribbon. Gotta go over here and get some more ribbon out this box. But anyway, I appreciate you guys to join me again. I keep saying I'm about to end and I don't, but I am. I'm about to end right now. So good night to the next live. I appreciate you. Thanks for the likes. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. Peace. Let's end this live. I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end it for real. Use this. I think I am. If I use this. I was thinking about this too. I could use this. That'll be even easier. I can make some of the little puffy bows. So I can make some of those little puffy bows. Yeah. I have all kind of bows on these baskets. Ain't all got to be the same. Fooling with this darn this glitter again. Anyway. Thank you, S. Marie. I think I feel so good. Did you think I had a great live? Thank you. Because it's not like I was just out here rambling on, and not making no sense out of nothing. But I think I got everything out that I need to tell you guys. Everything across to you that I needed to say. Let's see, look at me getting too fancy. I'm about to double up and make 2 loops. When these gifts, 2 loops is not in the budget. Only 1 loop is in the budget. That's funny to say only 1 loop is in the budget. Y'all know you have to budget for your time. And yeah, 2 loops is not in the budget, so don't let me get carried away and try to put 2 loops on these little baskets, because no, they're getting 1 loop. You was working and listening. Oh, great. Great, great, great. Are you working on holiday baskets? Or you got an order you got to get out? Because these bows are for, like I said, the order on Friday. At least I had the bows ready to just tie on at the end. Oh yeah, I'm gonna use this for the rest. Because then I might not even use them little bows with the truck. I'm gonna use this ribbon right here. Because let's see. Oh yeah, that's gonna work. That's gonna work. Okay, you said Christmas. Okay. Yeah, I will put some Christmas music on while I'm working and when I get off this YouTube, because you know how they are. The next thing you get the little strike or somebody said they got copyright something to your video or something. But yeah, I'm finna go over here on TikTok real quick. Talk to my TikTokers. So I ain't been over there in a minute. I haven't done a live over there, like I said. And that's where that money is. 'Cause you will get some orders over there. Just so much going on, just so much to do. Lately, I just felt like I just been so busy in a good way. But then you know how you have all this stuff running through your head that you want to do this, you want to do that, and then tomorrow I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do that. The next thing you know, the day get away from you. But you have done something, but you done added on to it, like something else you weren't planning on doing. Like, what was it today? That I said I wasn't going anywhere, but I ended up going out because I took my granddaughter somewhere. I told her she can go buy some little LOL dolls, and I was gonna take her if she cleaned up all her toys. But that really wasn't on my list today. I needed to be listing some more stuff on eBay because yeah, I've been putting my baskets on eBay for the holiday. So I said I need to list that because I got some watches on some of them already. And all this shipping, oh my goodness. And whatnot, the whatnot show. I need to do another whatnot show with gifts. So I'm stretching myself thin, but there's so many ways to make money. And it's so easy. And I can't stay focused. Because it's fun. But I don't know, some days when I'm coming or going. Because I'll be trying to do too many things. Too many things. Too many things. And I definitely need to sell some Christmas gifts on Whatnot. Because Whatnot, I just been doing testing the waters. I've sold housewares. I called it my what was it called? Muggy Monday, which tomorrow is Monday. And so I can do a Muggy Monday sale if I want to, but I don't. You say editing photos right now, the list on your social medias tomorrow. Okay, that's good. I have so much stuff in my drafts that I need to be working on. And then I've been doing my bear sales. That's on Whatnot. I had a fun show. This lady said she was having so much fun. And I was just showing all of the holiday bears, all the holiday bears I had, like from 1980, I think 89 was the oldest one I think I had with the date on it, all the way up to 2024. So people were buying them for the years that they were born. Or this one lady, she bought it for the year she was born, plus the year that one of her friends was born. So it was like a 1991? And then she turned around and bought a 1994. And then I had other bears too that didn't have years on it. So people were just buying all kinds of stuff. So the bears are always a hit on my Whatnot show. Then I've been trying to do vintage clothing on Whatnot. And that haven't been going too well. I guess I hadn't hit the following for that. But I definitely have the following for the housewares and the teddy bears. So like I said, so many ways to make money. I tell people every day when they say, I'm gonna get a second job. And I was like, don't. Because there's so many ways to make extra money without getting a second job. You can sit at home and make it. It's easy as pie. But anyway, let me get off this TikTok. Get off this TikTok. Get off this YouTube because my phone about to die. I need to go get my charger. But anyway, thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging in there with me. I'll get back with you guys later. After I get all these 43 baskets put together, I'm going to shoot the video on Friday. So I'll show you what they looking like. All right. Take care. Peace.